What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 9 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, which was released on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC by Bethesda, Software, and MachineGames. Now, this game is a sequel to Wolfenstein, the New Order, and both games are set in an alternate history, where in this alternate history the Nazis won World War II, and the game itself, like the first Wolfenstein game previous to this one, is set in like 1961, where B.J. Blazkowicz is on a mission to stop the Nazis in America and all that. Now, the main menu pretty much consists of continue, new game, load, extras, and options. Where, of course, with continue, pick up where you left off and you start a new game with a new game. But as far as load is concerned, you can pretty much load your last save, whether it's an auto save or a manual save and all that. Now, with extra, it has collectibles, stats, and credits. Now, collectibles are the things that you end up collecting throughout the course of the game and everything. And it consists of different types of stuff like gold, star cards, records, and stuff like that. And pretty much the stats include like the game completion, level completion, how much time you played, you know what I'm saying, different stuff like that. And it also take into consideration the number of kills you got in terms of enemy soldiers, because there's a lot of different types of enemy soldiers that you face off against, you know what I'm saying. Some of them are like this regular soldiers, some of them are elite soldiers, stuff like that. Now, essentially there's pretty much 11 missions overall, you know what I'm saying, with an additional 16 Uber Commandant missions, where you can unlock those 16 missions. But at the same time, those 16 missions are optional, you know what I'm saying. Now, all the guns that you use in this game are pretty much German guns that you use against the enemy and all that. You're essentially talking about like a couple of pistols, a shotgun, SMG, a sniper rifle, and everything, along with 3 heavy weapons. Now, all the weapons, with the exception of the 3 heavy weapons, do have upgrades, you know what I'm saying. And you find these upgrades at different points within the game, you know what I'm saying. You just pretty much gotta look out for these upgrades, you know what I'm saying. One weapon could include a scope upgrade, trigger upgrade, whatever, depending on type of gun the upgrade is for, you know what I'm saying. And there is a point where B.J. Blazkowicz dies. I know it's a little bit of a spoiler, but it's kind of this particular spoiler is necessary because you choose from 3 different contraptions after your group bring you back to life, you know what I'm saying. The contraptions are a constrict harness, a ramp shock, and a battle walker. And pretty much each of these contraptions do have their advantages, you know what I'm saying, for it. I'm going to talk about the second one, which is the ram shock, which it allows you to do super tackles, plow through different walls while running, you know what I'm saying. It makes you throw grenades like farther than you usually do, you know what I'm saying, prior to B.J. Blazkowicz's death and all that, you know what I'm saying. And within the game, there's also like different perks that you can do, you know what I'm saying, which I divided up into like stealth, mayhem, and tactical, you know what I'm saying. And pretty much when you perform different stuff like a headshot, grenade kills, once you get a certain like number of them, you'll get a reward pretty much related to those perks and all that, you know what I'm saying. Then there's also like tutorials as it relates to the gameplay, you know what I'm saying. And the tutorial pretty much divided up into like movement, combat, and world and all that, you know what I'm saying. And once you like get something new, they'll add that to the movement section, combat section, or the world section and all that. Now, when it comes to the graphics and design, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus look pretty good, you know what I'm saying. The color palette looks really good, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying. Now, the controls and gameplay are pretty good, you know what I'm saying. Like with the addition of the contraptions, you know what I'm saying. That was a good plus in my opinion. And the weapons pretty much do that job, you know what I'm saying. Even though some people might complain that there's not enough weapons, you know what I'm saying, within the game from an overall standpoint. Now the soundtrack is pretty good. I do like pretty much the sound effects when you're talking about gunshots, footsteps, and all that, explosions and different things like that. And I also like the cutscenes and the dialogue within the game and all that. To me, Bethesda had really did their job with Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. You know what I'm saying? Now, to me, the main complaint that I have is mainly it has to do with the fact that in a certain section of the games, the enemies will gang up on you, but you have to develop a strategy to really deal with the situation. But it's not that big of a deal when you factor in the strategy and all that. It isn't like a minor gripe, but it doesn't ruin the gaming experience when it comes to Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Now, to be honest, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus is a good game, you know what I'm saying, and I would recommend it to anybody who is a fan of the Wolfenstein franchise as a whole, and people who like the first-person shooter genre too. When it comes to a score, I definitely give it a 9 out of 10, you know what I'm saying. But I would definitely recommend the Switch version if you want to play Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus on the go, you know. Now, with that being said, you can make your opinions known, you know what I'm saying, sound off in the comment section about Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. You can even talk about Wolfenstein, the New Order, if you want to, you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 9, signing off.